Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Oh, hold my beer for
Hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here. This is Pinkie the Housewife. And I'm so glad to have everybody here today. Ah, we got this is some weird ish we getting ready to talk about. We getting ready to talk about some real ish. It even surprised me. But I said I cannot go live without talking about it. Okay. Wait, my shoulder's itchy. My shoulder is always bothering me. Every time I go live, I'm always complaining about this doggone shoulder. But let me just tell you, I don't want to sit so close up on my desk. Let me just tell you, we're going to be talking about some real ish stuff that's been popping. It's all over social media. When I say it's all over social media, it is. Today is Wednesday, November the 5th. Let me look to make sure. November the 5th. Today is Wednesday, November the 5th. Uh, November is rolling around, rolling around. My husband and I got a lot of things going on. I'm helping my husband with something. Okay. And this has been night and day. We're all working on it, myself and my daughter. You all gonna get a chance to see what it is soon. Okay, very, very soon. You're going to get a chance to see. But he's waiting on me to make a final decision on on what he's working on. Some of you all know what I'm talking about. If you think back when you had a conversation with Mr. Pinkie, what did he say? What did he tell you when you asked him a question? What did he tell you? Okay. There's a reason we've been driving back and forth every weekend now, 3 hours. Okay. So if you remember what Mr. Pinkie said, and then some people ask questions, but Mr. Pinkie is working on it. I got um my budget is not as big as Mr. Pinkie's budget. You know, he got a big budget. So I laid low on mine for a little while because when he stepped up to the plate about maybe 2 months ago, I decided to step back because his budget is bigger than mine. So I'm going to let him do this. But I make the final decision. And I'm so happy about that. I make that final decision. And I'm so happy. Thank you, hubby. Thank you. I think we're going to be okay. Think we're going to be okay. Yes, we are. But anyway, but some of you all know what I'm talking about because you didn't talk to Mr. Pinkie. Okay. So we are very close. And I supposed to make up my mind. I said I'm going to sleep on it. We worked tirelessly last night, past Mr. Pinkie's bedtime, because he just lay in the bed until I get there. No matter even if 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm crawling into bed, he just makes sure I'm in and make sure the lights are out and everything. And I'm gonna be quiet soon. Okay. And but we've been going back and forth on this. And last night, even after we did our thing in this study, myself and baby girl, we said, I'm done with it. Because Mr. Pinkie won't be here next week. Mr. Pinkie got things to do. And if I tell y'all what Mr. Pinkie got to do, y'all will fall out your goddamn chair. I got some dog hair or something on my mouth. 'Cause y'all know I got dogs and shit. If it is, it's white dog hair. But anyway, but anyway, um, we got a lot going on. My baby girl and I was in my master bath. We was just dancing around, just as happy, just as happy. Because I got to save my budget. No, I don't have to, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because she's my daughter. Yeah, yeah. I'm just happy. Put it like this: I got to stay under $1 million. I can't go over 1 million. That's all I got to say. I ain't gonna say what it is, but I'm pretty happy. Some people do this. You ever thought about what Melanie be saying? Generational wealth. Have y'all ever thought about what she be doing and saying? I've been doing this for damn near over 20 years, probably about 30 years, over 30 years. Y'all didn't know me then, but I have. Yeah. But that's all I'm going to say. My budget ain't big as my husband's, but I did get my budget from him because that was a gift he gave me one day while we was at dinner, sitting across the table at the dinner table out at a restaurant. And I told him I need a budget for something. And I thought he was going to give me a nice size budget. And then he told me, what? And I said, what? I can't do nothing with that. What am I going to do with that? I said, well, can we go up 50K? I'm thinking that still ain't enough, but I tried it. I said, well, can I go up to 400K? Knowing that, what the hell I'm going to do with 400K? So I tried it. And when he saw what I was doing with it, I guess he said, he struck down everything I did. No, 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 no. Nothing was ever good enough. I said, this is what I get. You can't get shit with 400K. What the fuck I can get with 400K? I can't even get nothing with 300. I knew I couldn't get nothing with 300,000, 350. I can't even get nothing with 400K. That's okay. I'm just as happy as a peacock because his budget. I'm gonna be. It's his budget, but I get this final say on it. That's all. But hubby is getting ready to go out of town next week, so we're going this week, and baby girl not sure whether she's gonna go and everything, but we're going this week and everything, and I'm not sure how. how many days. I know it's just going to be the weekend, but we're going to leave early. So and then and then he's going to be gone. And if y'all knew why, only I mean only one person know why my husband is getting ready to leave. And if y'all know it, y'all would flip over backwards. Y'all would be crazy. Y'all would flip over backwards. Because it's still taking me some time to adjust with this. And I think that's why my husband all of a sudden started moving differently. And I noticed that over the last 2 months. He's moving differently. And I'm thinking something is up. Something is up. That no, he knows something. Because remember, I told you my husband is the great scientist. He knows something. Some shit is getting ready to pop off, and he knows. He knows. It's been this way for ever since we've been together. He would tell me things, and by God, it comes true. He'll say something, by God, it comes true. And everything that you all are living with today, I was told this years ago, and we're living with it today. That's all I got to say. We living with it today. Y'all remember one time I told you all about, I ain't going to say it. Y'all just have to go think back. But God, when my husband says something, I believe him. When it comes to what's going on. Because he says in a way where you don't think nothing about it. And then, damn, you was right. Yeah. And then he's getting ready to go and going to be gone for a while. Mm-hmm. We getting ready to talk about some of them same people today. Yes, we are. Some of the same people today. Yeah, I'm black. Just because I'm black, that don't mean I don't know shit. Yeah, I'm black. That don't mean I don't know what's be going on. Yeah, I'm black. That don't mean. Tell y'all some shit y'all would not believe. You be wondering where the fuck Pinkie know this shit from. But I ain't telling. I ain't telling. That's all. We getting ready to get on with the progress. Get on. Get on with the matter at hand. That's why, let me tell you, if you ever notice, I never need shit from anybody. I don't need nobody to pull no docs for me. I don't need nobody to tell me shit of what's going on the streets. Half the time when you tell me, I already know. I just pretend like I may not know. I don't need nobody to tell me what's going on in Huntsville. I already know. Just because I don't report on it, and there's a reason why I don't report on it. Because I'm not reporting on nothing that's got if it's going to hurt the Queen of Huntsville or cause her eyes to pop up like that or cause her sadness. I don't report on it. If it's something that's going to make her uh, something good for her, something good going on with her, I report on it. But all the rest of them demons, I don't give a fuck about them. I'll I'll drag them till they ain't got nothing but drawers and socks on. Okay? Yeah. not him. I do this all the time because y'all got to remember, I'm looking under the trees, but I can't see over the wall. We got this big stone wall that circles the property. So I have to look down and look under because I can't see nothing but the top of cars going past. Because we have a stone wall. Ain't no brick wall. You know how people put up brick walls in neighborhood? No, we ain't got no brick wall. We got a stone, the big giant stone, Austin stone. And they ain't even glued together. They just stacked. They so fucking big, they just stacked over 6 feet tall. You can't see shit in my damn. You can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. But anyway, I like it like that. First I didn't, but I do now. Yeah. I got don't tell me I got dog hair. I keep feeling it. Y'all know how you feel dog hair on your mouth? Oh shit, I got dogs. Okay, I got a husky and an Aussie. So let me see who all is in here. Hi, Linda Gamble. Linda Gamble is in the house. Linda Gamble. Linda Gamble said, Fair Use Act of 1976. When waste enough time is 16 minutes after. Okay, everything is illegal, and in my opinion. Okay, you can support the channel by the way of super chats and super stickers. Linda Gamble is telling you, you can join my membership or you can give a membership. Hit the like button coming in, please. Don't y'all be playing. Okay. Sizzling Bunny, thank you for being here. Hi, Nate. Thank you for being here as well. Miss Deanna, Lily, Diana, Anna. I hope I'll be pronouncing your name right. I'm going to have my daughter to pronounce that. Let me call her in here. Okay. Because I want to make sure. Pinkie, you looking good and sounding great. Thank you. Let me just see. Baby girl. Yeah, they can't hear me. Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl. Can you come and pronounce the name for me to make sure I say it right? Okay. I just want to make sure I always say your name correctly. Come here, baby girl. I'm going to have you look at this name here. Make sure I said it right. Pronounce that. On your way out. Okay. I am back. Oh, shit. My naps. I didn't comb my hair or brush my hair or nothing. Okay. I ain't put no gel on. I just threw this damn hat on my head. Okay. She said Diana Lily. 2606. Diana Lily. Thank you. I just want to make sure I said it right. Okay. Let's go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. This shit broke yesterday. It broke like popcorn. It broke like popcorn, guys. It was like, what the F? When I saw this, I said, what the F is going on? And did y'all hear me? What the F is going on? A former assistant secretary for the urban housing, urban housing under the, I think it was the Bush administration. Let me get my paperwork together here and look at it because uh make sure I said right. 'Cause I ain't got time to be saying it wrong. Okay. But anyway, Bush. It is Bush. Under the Bush administration. Okay. It was under the Bush administration. Her name is, I had her name written down. Don't tell me I don't even know why I wrote the woman's name down. Her name is Catherine. I'm going to put her name, Catherine Fitz, but she got a middle name. I'm going to give you her middle name too. Her whole name is Catherine Alston Fitz. Let me write it in purple so I always have this woman's name. It is Catherine. Oh, I don't have my glasses on. Shoots. Alston Fitz. Okay. She's from the Bush administration. She's during the time when Bush was doing everything. Okay. Okay. But anyway, let me get to the nitty gritty of it. There, the U.S. built a $21 trillion underground city. It was a secret. And they didn't build it where we can know about it. Say, oh, they didn't say, oh, we're halfway there. We're just putting in the cement and all this here and the concrete. They didn't say that. It was a secret. Secret means they ain't telling you what they doing. Okay? That's what that means. When they doing a secret, they ain't telling you what they doing. Okay? So it was a secret underground city. It's like all together, if you put them all together from different billionaires that was taking part in this too. It's like 170 of them. 170, where you can travel by transportation to one location to the other. This is for the rich and powerful. The who's billionaires and trillionaires. Now, the orange haired man is neither a trillionaire nor a billionaire. So I don't know how the fuck he think he gonna be there. I guess he just gonna use his title because he ain't neither one of those. Now don't y'all give me no slack talking about yes he is. Like I be telling y'all need to listen sometime. Y'all just need to listen, listen, listen. When I be telling y'all these people are not billionaires and trillionaires or millionaires, y'all need to listen. I get tired of repeating myself. If y'all just listen and take stock of it, then I don't have to keep saying the same thing over and over. Okay. But anyway, we're going to talk about this. This is some shit popping off. It's all over social media. It is popping off like bingo. Bingo is popping. Okay, let me bring it to you. But we are going to, this is not going to be the only subject. We do have one more, but we're going to hold that to the end. Okay. Is now that either is going to be with Christian Rock because Blueface is out and all shit is popping off. Ain't nothing going right. Okay. And or we're going to continue with David E. Taylor. Is one of them. Depends on which one we got the most time for. Okay, because we can ready to do a deep dive into this because I'm tired of people telling me they don't know nothing about what's going on in the world, but they know about everything that's going on reality TV. You all need to get your priorities straight. Get prepared. Just because I sit up on here and talk to you all about getting prepared, I am prepared. I've been prepared. I've been prepared a long time ago. Okay? I stay prepared. I stay prepared. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all stack up on the water. You may not can do what I do. We don't buy 1 or 2 and 3 cases of water. I don't think we don't even know what 1 case look like. We buy it by the pallets. The big pallets that you go to Sam's Club and Costco and see the big giant wooden pallets. We buy the whole thing. We've been doing that for years. We've been doing that for over 10 years, probably 12 years now. That's how we buy water. And when we built the house that I go back and forth to see, uh, who the fuck is this? You know what? I want to find. I had to take that one because that call was from Washington D.C. So I took that one. Y'all think I'm kidding? It was. It wasn't nobody I want to talk to though. Oh God. Ooh, 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 I'm so sleepy, guys. Because I didn't go to sleep until about 3 o'clock this morning or after 3. And I told Google to wake me up at 10:30 because I had already set this live. And Google, when I woke up, I told Google to I woke up on my own. And I told Google, normally I go right back to sleep, but I knew I had this live set up. I told Google, turn off the alarm that's set for 10:30. Google kept telling me he don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, it's a woman. She don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So we got into it. I asked 3 times. 3 times I got the same answer. So I went on by my way, go into my master bathroom, brush my teeth and stuff like that. Put some eye drops in my eyes, wash my face and stuff, goggle, floss, and do it all that good stuff right. But Google, then as I was walking on the other side of the house, going down another wing of the house to my studio, I could hear before I could get too far away that Google was acting a fool, trying to wake me up. So I walked back in there and I told Google to turn it off, turn the alarm off, right? Google still gonna act a fool. So what I told Google, I said, okay, Google, you lied to me. You lied to me. Google told me she don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I said, yes, you do. I said, okay, Google, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You lied to me. I asked you, did you have an alarm set that I wanted you to cancel? And you said no, that you didn't know what I was talking about. Oh, Lord. So what that Google say that for? Talking about, oh, Lord, I went off on Google. Now, I've done that before. Went off on Google. Yeah, unplug Google. and I throw the shit in the trash can. I've done that before. My kids look at me like I'm crazy when I do this shit. But this one here, I do the same shit all the time. Don't fuck with me, Google, because I'm quick to go off on you. Okay. We're getting ready to get on with the matter at hand. That's enough about my distaste for Google. But we may do some AI conversation right today if we got time. Okay? Because I already asked AI two questions. Two questions. Okay? Now, I don't know why it's just giving me these names, but didn't give me no names that I was expecting to get. I don't know why. AI, are you prejudiced or something? I don't know. But we're getting ready to find out. But let's go ahead and listen to this story right here first. Can y'all believe they had spent $21 trillion for an underground city? A city that's under the ground. And it's only going to be for the rich and the famous. Oh, fuck the famous. They gonna have to buy their way in. They're gonna have to do everything they can so they can become a billionaire to get in there. And then they're gonna have to start doing some shit. Because they ain't doing enough right now. So they may not, all y'all movie stars that y'all see, they may not even get in there. They got to be really high on that totem pole to get up in there. Now, I do believe Jay-Z and Beyonce may get in there. I do believe that. Because Jay-Z ain't going to take no for an answer. And you know he's a billionaire, but he ain't like the ones I'm getting ready to talk about. But I don't think he's going to take a no for an answer. And I don't think they going to sit back and argue with Jay-Z. I don't think so. And I don't think nobody gonna do anything to Beyonce. She's going up in there. Okay. So that I do believe. That's just my personal opinion. Now, let me just say, they even got transportation up in here. Better transportation than we have here on earth in our country, in the United States. Because I ain't talking about the transportation other places. I'm talking about transportation that we got here on earth out past anything. Down there, that transportation is it is like transportation on earth is like having a bicycle compared to a flying machine to go to the grocery store in. Just my perspective, okay? And just my opinion. But they even got transportation. They got a hospital, fully equipped hospital. They even got a jailhouse. Now, who the fuck out of those rich and powerful people going to be going to jail? Maybe they got the jailhouse for the robots. Because somebody said rich people ain't going to be washing their own clothes, mopping their own floors, cleaning their own toilets. No, they ain't going to do that. They're going to have the robots down there doing it for them. They ain't going to put none of y'all down there with them. They ain't going to put none of y'all down there. And only way you get a maid or servant or somebody that work for you or assistant, that means that billionaire got to be controlling and owning shit. He gonna have to be one of the big top dogs down there that I'm gonna call out on this list. Be able to say, no, I'm taking my baby nanny, my nanny, because she got to take care of my kids. And she got to clean the house and she got to mop my floors. She got to wash my clothes. She's the only one I trust with my stinky drawers. She do everything. They might not take everybody. Ooh, my nose, I got to sneeze. Oh, I got to sneeze so bad. But anyway, yeah, I'm wiping my nose on live. You ain't nothing y'all can do about it because this is my life and this is my life because I'm a real housewife. What you want me to do? Put myself in avatar like this so I can wipe my nose? I don't have to do that. Y'all got to remember, this is my life. I can do whatever I want to do on my life. And this is my real life. I don't fake my life. Okay? So, but anyway, yeah. So let's get started with this. Here we go. Let me make sure I got. Oh Lord.
This is crazy. A former Bush official claims that the United States spent $21 trillion building a secret underground city. Her name is Catherine Austin Fitts, and she formerly served as Bush's Assistant Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. He says that the United States government built this in secret in case of a near extinction event for the rich and powerful. She claims that this isn't just some underground tunnel, but that this is a massive underground city across the United States with over 170 bases. She even says some are under the ocean and that they are all connected with transportation. She started researching this in 2020 and says that on her website, missingmoney.com, you can go and look at the actual government financials and make a decision whether or not this is true for yourself. Now, there have been theories about this for decades. So are we finally getting the proof? As always, let me know what you think about all of this. This is crazy. A former Bush.
Now, they said you can go to missing. That's that one. No, that's that $21 trillion. Okay. So while we on this live, we're gonna go to missingmoney.com and try to pull it up. Okay. Yes, we are. But first, we're gonna do some other stuff. But guys, ain't this about something? Now, if you all haven't heard of this, put a one in the chat if you have not heard of this. I know because this just started popping off last night, yesterday. So I know some of you all haven't heard, but ain't this some mess? This is some cockamamie mess. This is some cockamamie. Oh my Lord. And don't forget, this woman's name is Catherine Austin Fitts. She, why would she make this up and get herself in a whole lot of trouble? I don't see that happening.
What's that? Oh, a former Bush official came out saying that they built an underground city secretly for $21 trillion. Okay. Yeah, her name is Catherine Austin Fitts. Now, she says that it's not just your regular just tunnel with a bunch of concrete and it's just kind of plain Jane. No, she said this is a luxury city built under the United States. Okay. She said that these cities even go out under the ocean. Okay. She said that this was built specifically for the rich in case there was an extinction event for humankind. Which leads us to believe that they know something that we don't. She stated that the transportation down there is way more advanced than the transportation we have up here. Oh boy. She said that it has everything we have up here, but it's way nicer. And they even have schools, hospitals, and jails. Oh boy.
Now, let me say this, guys. I forgot to mention schools. Yeah, they do have schools down there. But if you look at the size, just look at the size.
This is crazy.
Look at it. Wait, let me look at the one that he has.
What's that? Oh.
Look, y'all see how big that is? Did y'all see the one I had on my thumbnail? Do y'all see the one I had? This is Catherine Austin Fitts, the lady in the orange, to your left. That's her. Okay. And then that's part of the underground city. Y'all see these are houses like that. Gosh, y'all, This is too much. This is too much. What are we going to do to get down there, guys? What are we going to do to get down there? Y'all, like I told y'all better go start learning some AI. You better start learning how to work with these robots. Robots ain't got to learn how to work with you. You got to learn how to work with them. Look at that. And here she is right here. Y'all see that? She wasn't, this old lady ain't playing with y'all. She ain't playing with nobody. Let me.
This is crazy. A former Bush official claims that the United States spent $21 trillion building a secret underground city. Her name is Catherine Austin Fitts, and she formerly served as Bush's Assistant Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. He says that the United States government built this in secret in case of a near extinction event for the rich and powerful. She claims that this isn't just some underground tunnel, but that this is a massive underground city across the United States with over 170 bases. She even says some are under the ocean and that they are all connected with transportation. She started researching this in 2020 and says that on her website, missingmoney.com, you can go and look at the actual government financials and make a decision whether or not this is true for yourself. This is crazy. A former Bush official
This is crazy. Okay? This is crazy, guys.
So why the hell is no one talking about the underground city?
That's my exact thought. Why is nobody talking about it? Only person that's talking about it is the major news outlets. Did we on social media forget to talk about it? Are we not going to talk about the elephant that's landed in the middle of the street? Are we not going to talk about it? Is that why y'all not here? Is that why my number's so low? Because y'all don't want to hear about it? It's not like y'all worrying about what happened on November the 1st. Because y'all know what happened on November the 1st. Y'all didn't get no money on your EBT card. Your food stamp card, y'all didn't get that money. And all the people that was bragging and talking about what they gonna do, I didn't see you in the stores doing that. I saw you outside the stores acting a fool, but I didn't see you going in acting a fool like that. Every once in a while I did, okay, but not all over the place. So why aren't you talking about this? And if I'm going to just say this. I help people. Now, when I say this is true. I help people all the time telling me, why are you talking about that? Nobody else is talking about that. No other content creators talking about that. Why you want to talk about that? That's not your sector. That's not your, I get that a lot. Every time I go talking about something that don't fit the agenda that somebody else want me to talk about, they let me know I'm not a good content creator. Y'all know what that means, right? You think I let that slide? No. I'm a bad content creator, I was told, because I'm not following Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm not following I don't keep up with everything the housewife do, but I do. I just don't report it. I don't keep up with all them other shows. I do. I watch them all the time. But not Love and Marriage Huntsville. I've been kicked that dog down the road long time ago. Because those are nothing but robbers and thieves. Hi, Terry. Thank you, Linda in chat, working hard but listening. Thank you, Terry Matthews. But I've been told I'm a bad content creator because I don't keep track of what other content creators do. Y'all know that's some shit. Like I give a fuck. Y'all know yeah, I'm not gonna say the language I use because I don't curse, right? So I don't say the language that I was using. Okay. But why aren't other people talking about this? You know why? Because they're looking out for their numbers. They got to get those numbers and that ching ching. I'm not looking out for the ching ching. I do want my numbers though, but I want numbers of people that got sense. I want some educated, some smart people to follow me, to be in my chat, to subscribe to my channel. I don't want the ones that be up in my channel and then the next time I look at them, they clowning with the foolishness. I ain't got time for that. Anybody gonna be clowning with the foolishness is gonna be me. Why? Okay, so I ain't got time for that shit. If y'all got time for that, y'all can move on. Because you know. But anyway, let me get to. But did y'all hear this, man? Why ain't everybody talking about this?
In the United States. A former Bush official just came out and said they built an underground city for $200 trillion in taxpayer dollars. Her name is Catherine Fitz. Even extends out under the ocean. And she said the transportation down there is way better than our rickety infrastructure up here. That tracks. They also have hospitals and even jails. This was all specifically built for the rich for an extinction event. Do they know something we don't? This is not a joke. More shelves are going to start looking like this in a few weeks. It's obvious the wealthy don't care whether we eat or not. I know the first thing that's going to be gone is toilet paper, so here's how to make your own. This is why everyone in my family has one of these. Here's how to protect your house from an EMP. And here's how to make electricity out of wind or water or even an old bicycle. Here's how to get water out of thin air. Here's how to make a homemade air conditioner. And here's how to grow a survival or medicinal garden. There's over 70 DIY projects that will help you produce everything you need on your own property. So why the hell is no one talking about?
So I don't know why the hell people ain't talking about it. Probably because it won't get them no views. That's my thing. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, you're not going to get no views if you talk about it.
Have you been as curious as I have been about what's going on about the potential findings under the pyramids of Giza? I mean, are we getting any closer to confirming the greatest discovery in Egyptology's history?
Oh,
well, let's talk about the latest. As you've probably heard.
Okay, he's talking about something else.
Feel like Blair Witch Project. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I explored this place. 60 years ago, a man found an entrance to this mysterious place in his basement, and it led to uncovering the largest underground city in the world, Derinkuyu. You have to tour this when visiting Cappadocia, Turkey. It once held up to 20,000 people, has good airflow, and is 280 feet deep. More underground cities have since been uncovered, but this is still the biggest. I feel like Blair Witch Project.
You know what? I would love to tour this. I saw this many times. I would love to tour this. But right now, with the climate that we're in with this administration, I don't know whether I'm going. When I leave out of the country, I may not be coming back anytime soon. Only time I probably will come back is when the that is humongous. Just in case there's an extension. just in case all havoc break loose on top of the ground in the world. The rich and powerful will have their place to go with their families. There's hospitals, allegedly. There's schools. There's jail houses. There transportation that makes our transportation look like something from a third world country that look like it's from the been broke down, and we trying to reuse the same broke down stuff forever. Their transportation system goes everywhere from one location to the other. It's over 170 bases down there, and it goes all the way out into the ocean, underground into the ocean, from state to state, to place to place. Everything they need is down there. And it's not like living in Kmart. The places and the homes and the condos or houses is better than the ones we live in today. They don't have to worry about rain or snow or sleet or hail or tornadoes. If you're not part of that rich and powerful, because I'm not saying rich and famous shit, just because you're famous, you may not get down there. Rich and powerful. And when I say rich, I mean mega rich. I mean billionaire, trillionaire type of rich. Or you're a few millions away from being a trillionaire, or you got to be very powerful. And let's get into some of the names. Because I asked, let me just show you. I asked, y'all make sure you hit that like button coming in. Come on, guys. Let's hit that like button coming in. Because under my analytics, I show more people in my live than just 9 people. Yes, I do. Oh, chat. Oh, I show more people. Okay. So everybody, come on out and hit that like button for me. We can come back to this. Let me go ahead and bring up the information on this right quick. Let me see. Okay. Let's see which one. Okay, here it is. Let's go ahead and let me see which one I'm going to do first. Let's do this one here first. Okay. And I've been watching this, so I'm going to bring it to the beginning. And this is what News for Reasonable People. It's going to be down in my description box below my video. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start talking about listening to this.
$21 trillion. That's enough money to end homelessness for decades. Fix every crumbling $21 trillion. That's enough money to end homelessness for decades. Fix every crumbling bridge in America, or apparently build underground bunkers where the elite can survive while the rest of us deal with the apocalypse. A former Bush official claims the government secretly constructed hidden cities across America since 1998, complete with their own transportation networks and energy systems. Missing taxpayer money, shadowy government projects, and luxury doomsday condos for the powerful. It's like finding out your landlord installed a panic room with your rent money while telling you there's no budget to fix your leaking roof. Let's break down this subterranean real estate development that makes your typical government waste look like pocket change. The federal government has secretly spent trillions building an elaborate network of subterranean cities where the rich and powerful can shelter during a near-extinction event, a former Bush White House official sensationally claimed. About 170 such bunkers have been built across the country since 1998, including some resting beneath the oceans off the U.S. coast. 74-year-old Catherine Austin Fitts told Tucker Carlson during a recent appearance on his podcast, wait, so we're supposed to believe the government, the same folks who can't fix a pothole in under 6 months, secretly built 170 underground luxury bunkers? The government that posts its meeting minutes on a bulletin board can somehow keep an entire civilization hidden under our feet? I'm not saying it's impossible, but I've seen the DMV operate, folks. If they were building secret cities, someone would have accidentally mailed the blueprints to every taxpayer in Ohio by now. It's preparation for catastrophe, Fitts said, according to Realtor.com. Fitts, who served as Assistant Secretary of Housing and Urban Development under President George H.W. Bush from 1989 to 1990, claimed $21 trillion in taxpayer dollars were funneled into the project between 1998 and 2015. $21 trillion? That's not a rounding error. That's the entire national debt from a few years ago. For perspective, that's enough money to buy everyone in America a Tesla and still have enough left over to fix every bridge, road, and school in the country. But instead, we apparently built the world's most expensive gated community underground. It's like finding out your roommate spent the rent money building a panic room in the basement while telling you they can't chip in for groceries. And by the way, $21 trillion for 170 bunkers works out to about $123 billion per bunker. What are they using for wallpaper, the Mona Lisa? She provided no evidence for her claims, but said a 2017 report from Michigan State University economist Mark Skidmore indicated that much unauthorized spending had been uncovered across the Departments of Defense and Housing and Urban Development during that time. After 2 years of combing through records related to already documented underground military bases, Fitts says she also looked into allegations of a wider bunker network. Ah, there it is, the no evidence part. Call me crazy, but before I believe $21 trillion disappeared into underground condos, I'm going to need a little more than allegations and looking into things. Look, government waste is real. We've covered stories on this podcast about $600 toilet seats and bridges to nowhere, but there's a gap the size of the Grand Canyon between the Pentagon can't account for some spending and we built an entire civilization under Nebraska. That said, our government's accounting is about as transparent as concrete. The Pentagon has failed every audit it's ever had. So while I'm skeptical about underground cities, I totally believe they could lose track of trillions without trying very hard. Comparing her research against the missing cash, Fitts said she was able to make a guess about how many facilities there really are. She claimed the 170 only applied to bases on U.S. soil and around its coastline, alleging that more exist across the world. And the bases are connected by an elaborate transportation system, she added, while claiming they are powered by a secret energy system known only to the military. She made a guess. That's what we're going with. I make guesses too. Like I'm guessing I'll have pizza tonight, but I'm not claiming it'll cost taxpayers $21 trillion. And this secret energy system that only the military knows about, are we talking arc reactors like Iron Man? Because if the government has figured out unlimited clean energy and they're only using it for their apocalypse bunkers while the rest of us pay $5 a gallon for gas, that might be the biggest scandal of all. The funny thing is, we can't even get Amtrak to run on time above ground, but apparently there's a flawless underground bullet train connecting these bases. It's the subway system we all wish we had, except it's only for billionaires and politicians when the world ends. I'm convinced that this energy exists. If you look at a lot of the really fast ships flying around the planet, they're not using classical electricity, she said, in an apparent reference to a spate of bizarre, unidentified aerial phenomena supposedly flying around the skies in recent years. Those alleged bases are used not just as doomsday bunkers for the elites, Fitts claimed, but also as places for the government to operate secret operations, like a secret space program. Okay, now we've gone full sci-fi movie script. We started with underground bunkers, and now we're at UFOs powered by mystery energy and secret space programs. This is what happens when you binge watch too many History Channel specials at 3 a.m. Look, I love a good conspiracy theory as entertainment, but we need to pump the brakes here. The government can barely keep regular programs secret. Remember when the entire NSA spying operation was leaked by one guy with a thumb drive? I'm supposed to believe they've maintained perfect secrecy on underground cities, mysterious energy, and a space program? The same government that accidentally tweeted nuclear launch codes? Come on. The existence of elaborate underground government bases and bunkers is no secret. During the Cold War, the Cheyenne Mountain Complex was built inside a Colorado mountain to serve as a hardened base of operations for various military operations. It is currently used by the U.S. Space Force. And from the 1950s through the 1990s, a bunker intended to house all of Congress in the event of a calamity was built and operated in total secrecy beneath the bustling Greenbrier Resort in West Virginia. Now we're getting to something real. Yes, there are actual government bunkers. They exist, they're documented, and they cost millions, not trillions. The Greenbrier bunker was impressive, but it was eventually exposed, and tours are given there now. That's what happens to real government secrets eventually. They become tourist attractions where you can buy a t-shirt and take selfies. And notice the scale difference. One bunker under a resort to save Congress versus 170 underground cities across America. That's like comparing a studio apartment to the entire Manhattan skyline. Could the government have other bunkers we don't know about? Sure, that's plausible. But entire cities with their own transit systems and mysterious energy sources? That's a bit of a leap from a concrete room under a resort in West Virginia. Fitz, who worked as an investment banker before joining the Bush administration, also floated a number of other outlandish ideas while speaking to Carlson, including that the COVID-19 vaccine had DNA modifying ingredients.
Now he's going off into something that don't make no sense to me right now. Anything coming from Tucker Carlson. Okay. But everybody got their opinion, and I got mine. Okay. And this underground city is not just built by the USA in secret. A lot of the billionaires had their hands in it. Okay. Allegedly. So let's go ahead and move on. We're going to get rid of that. Let me just put it in here so I can delete him right quick. But that information will be okay. I already got it. I thought I didn't have it. I already got that. Okay. That information will be down in my description box under my video. Okay. Now, let me see where I had left off from. Because, guys, we got to, there's things that's going on that we don't have any clue to. And not one clue to. And we're not going to just sit here and do nothing. That's why I tell everybody each time, prepare. Just prepare. Even if you don't understand about how to prepare, just prepare yourself. You can even do small things to prepare. You don't have to do nothing big and elaborate to get prepared. When I say small things, just going out, buying extra, just extra food to have on hand. Things that don't go bad, canned food, rice and beans, your meal, your flour, your sugar, things that don't go bad. You know what I mean? And just say one day you wake up and say, I don't need this stuff now. You ain't got to use it. You don't have to use it at all. You can take it and go give it to somebody. You know what I mean? Just go give it to somebody. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at this. This is with New York Times. New York Times was one of the first that I saw it, where I saw it from. Okay. New York Times. This is how I actually came across it. With the New York Times. Here it is right here. I hope you all can see that. It says the Bush. Let me put it, move it over some so I can see it better. And y'all won't believe this. I did pull up that missingmoney.com. I did pull that up. And we're going to get into, I'm going to show y'all what it showed me when I pulled it up, okay? Missingmoney.com. Make sure y'all hit that like button coming in. Even if you've been here for a while and you forgot, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Because this is the channel you're going to get everything. You're going to get what's going on a daily basis in your life and in your city and where you live and what's going on in the country. But also, you still going to get some reality stuff as well. All right, here we go. I hope y'all can see this quite well. I'm going to read it anyway. This got updated May 5th, which is today. This was updated. It was published today and updated today by Alex Oliver. Where's my glasses? Shoot. No. Let me just put my glasses on me so I don't look like a. Let me see how I look with these glasses on me so I don't look like I'm going crazy. Okay. I got them on, guys, so I can see. Okay. Say Pinkie got these on so she can see. Okay. So, let me bring it up so okay, y'all can see it. Okay. This is this was today. All right. Bush official claims US built a secret. Bush officially claims US built secret $21 trillion underground city for the rich and powerful to live in if near extinction event happens. Y'all better make sure y'all on that list of the people that's going in there. The federal government has secretly spent trillions building an elaborate network subsidi- subsidiary cities, subsidiary cities, where the rich and powerful can shelter during a near extinction event. A former Bush White House official. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And her name is Victoria. No, not Victoria. I don't know why I want to say Victoria. Her name is Catherine Austin Fitts. Now, she worked for Bush for the Housing and Urban Development. This is her claim. About 170 such bunkers have been built across the country since 1998. And they started this back in 1998 all the way to, I cannot believe I didn't write it down. I write everything down. 1998, I think it's till 19. Well, that's when it started, including some resting beneath the ocean off the U.S. coast. 75-year-old Catherine Austin Fitts told Tucker Carlson during a recent appearance on his podcast. Well, that makes me question anything. You go to Tucker Carlson, whatever his name is, Tucker Carlson. You see, I don't even like saying the man's name because I can't even say it straight. I can't even say his name straight. Mm-mm. I don't even like the man's name. I don't. It its preparation for catastrophic, Fitz said, according to Redditor.com. This is what it looks like, guys. Y'all see that? That's a picture of it. Okay. Let me just leave that picture so y'all can see it. Fitz, who served as the Assistant Secretary of Housing and Urban Development under President George H.W. Bush from 1989 to 1990. Let me put President George W. Bush here, because y'all know George H.W. Bush. Okay. George H.W. Bush from 1989 to 1990 claims $21 trillion in taxpayers' dollars was funneled into a project between 1998 and to 2015. Gosh, that's a long time. To 2015. She provided no evidence for her claim, but said a 2017 report from Michigan State University economist Mark Skipdor indicated that much unauthorized spending have been uncovered across the Department of Defense and Housing and Urban Development during that time. And Mark, I hope I pronounced your name. I think it's Skidmore, named properly. But if I didn't, you know who I'm talking about. After 2 years of combining those records related to already documented underground military bases, Fitz says she also looked into allegations of a water bunker network. And comparing her research against the missing cash, Fitz said she was able to make a guess about how many facilities there really are. That woman said, ain't no shame in doing critical thinking. Ain't no shame in doing critical thinking. People think people don't know how to think these days. She claimed the 170 only appear to bases on U.S. soil and across its coastlines, alleging that more exists across the world. And the bases are connected by an elaborate transportation system, she added, while claiming they are powered by a secret energy system known only to the military. Only to the military. I'm convinced that this energy exists. If you look at a lot of the really fast ships flying around the planet, they're not using classic electricity, she said, in an apparent reference to what is that? A bizarre, unidentified aerial phenomenon supposedly flying around the skies in recent years. Those alleged bases are used not just as doomsday bunkers for the elite, Fitz claims, but also as places for the government to operate secret operations like a secret space program. The existence of elaborate underground government bases and bunkers is no secret. During the Cold War, Cheney, not Cheney, the Cheyenne Mountains complex was built inside a Colorado mountain to serve as a hardened base of operations for various military operations. It is currently used by the U.S. for force It is currently used by the U.S. Space Force. And from the 1950s through the 1990s, a bunker intended to house all the Congress in the event of a, what is that, calamity. Uh, I can't even see that and understand what those letters are. Clemency was built and operated in total secrecy beneath the blistering Green Bear Green Bear Resort in West Virginia. Fitz, who worked as an investment banker before joining the Bush administration, also now she worked as an investment banker, so she know how to track money. She know what to do when she see money coming up missing. I hear you, Catherine Austin Fitz. Now, she worked as an investment banker before joining the Bush administration. Also floated a number of other outlandish ideas while speaking to Carson, including that the uh, C-19 virus had DNA modifying ingredients, and that a shadow global, what is that, cannibal, is trying to use mind control to enslave the world, according to the Daily Mail. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Mind control. C-19 is part of the thing to do a mind control on you guys. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Let me see where this leads me to. Nothing that I want to see. So we're going to go back out of this. That leads me to nothing I want to see. Now that is Catherine Austin Fitz right there. And this is allegedly what the bunker, some of those places and homes for the elite, for the billionaires, trillionaires, and the most powerful people to live in across the U.S. Y'all see that? Y'all hear that? That's for the most powerful people to live in. Underground. Is this my Alice? Alice. Hello, Miss Pinkie in the chat. Hope all is well. No, let me turn that around to you. Miss Alice, I am so glad to see you. I'm so glad to hear your voice. I'm just in awe of having you here. How are things going for you? I did do something on Jamaica. I did mention Jamaica several times, but I did show Jamaica on one of my platforms one day on one of my lives so the people can understand what's going on. And I mention you every time. Yes, I did. Thank you for being here. How are you doing? I want to know how you doing. Guys, this Alice Shaw, I want y'all to put in the chat some love for Alice Shaw. Alice Shaw has been, Alice Shaw is from Jamaica. She lives in Jamaica. And I want everybody to lift her up in prayer. I want everybody to say hello to her. Send her love, send her prayer hands, send her hearts. Anything that you think is appropriate. Okay? Alice, is there anything I can do for you? Let me know, okay? I'm so glad to see you. Whew, I think you may just took a load off my brain cells. You just took a load off my shoulders in my head. Thank you. Praise the Lord that you're able to communicate. How's the signal? How's the power or getting online for anything. Oh, I'm just so glad to see you. Praise the Lord. Okay. Ooh, girl. Okay. Let me show you when I typed in this. I typed in, I'm gonna show you what happened. This is what happened when I typed in money, missingmoney.com. Is it missingmoney.com or missmoney.com? I could have sworn she said missmoney.com. So I typed in missmoney.com. It says the domain for missmoney.com is unavailable for sale or other proposals. Contact Mark Upgrade for details. So maybe it's missingmoney.com. So I'm going to try missingmoney.com. I'm going to put in, y'all know I can't see that. I'm going to put an ing in with that. Missingmoney.com. Oh, I guess so. Okay. Missingmoney.com is the official unclaimed property website for the National Association of State Treasurers. Claiming property. Search online of these fields would assist you in locating unclaimed property and initial a claim. I ain't got no unclaimed property unless I had a wealthy person that passed away and left me some money, and I don't think I did. I don't think I have any. Oh Lord, I'm getting sleepy, guys. Okay, so this is the missing. No, that ain't the missing money. What? Where I just pulled it up at? Oh, here it is. Okay, let me put my glasses on so I can see what's going on here. This is the United States government and several Canadian provinces through their partnership with the leading trusted authority in unclaimed property, the Na- the National Association of Unclaimed Property Ministers, NAUPA, provide this free, safe, and secure site to the public. New properties are added daily so that you can search now and come back later. So if y'all think y'all got some missing money somewhere, there it is right there. There it is right there. Y'all can click and check it yourself. If y'all think y'all got anything missing, maybe somebody, a rich auntie or a rich uncle or somebody, somebody down the line from them, grandma or something, left you some money or anything, or y'all may think the government owe you some money. Y'all can go on that website and try. But we're going to go on this website to look for the money that, what is it, $21 trillion that was spent. That's what I'm going to go on here for. What is unclaimed property? I ain't got time to worry about that. It says follow the instructions to file a claim. I ain't got time for that right now. Searching for and claiming your unclaimed properties has never been easier or more secure than on missingmoney.com. Well, we'll see about that, but because I'm not worrying about that, I'm looking for that $21 trillion. So I'll come back to this. And when I fill this out, and if it give me anything about that $21 trillion for that underground city, I'm going to make sure y'all know. But I'm going to move that way on out of the way for now because we got other things that on the agenda for today. Let me take that down. I'm going to move that on out of the way for now too. Let's go ahead and pull up these slides right quick. Let me see, do I have them? Oh shit, I didn't even put them in here. How did I not do that? Let me just see. November. Let me see. Oh Lord. Yep. Here's one. I'll go ahead and bring that one in. That's one. Because we can really talk about some billionaires here. Okay. We can really talk about some billionaires and who gets a chance to go into this underground bunker. If you think you're going to get a chance to go into that underground bunker, let me know. Because I don't know. If you think you're getting ready to go into that underground bunker, let me know. Because I did ask AI a few questions. And I'm going to bring it over here to y'all so you can see. But before I do, look at here, guys. CD, wait, is that the first one I need to do? Let's do this one here first. Okay? This is AI overview. Okay? This is what AI said to me today. It said the alleged, and it said the alleged. It didn't say the $21 trillion. AI trying to make sure it gets itself straight. The alleged $21 trillion underground city network is part of an unsubstantial conspiracy theory, not a document, real world construction. According to the claim made by the former Assistant Secretary of Housing and HUD Development, Catherine Austin Fitts, on a recent podcast, and y'all know who podcast she was on, I ain't gonna even say it. The United States government has secretly diverted $21 trillion in unauthorized spending to build an extensive network of underground and undersea bunkers or cities. She alleged these facilities are intended to shelter the rich and powerful or the elite during a near extinction event or doomsday scenario. Now, let me just say $21 trillion, that'll feed everybody. Everybody helps some food. All of these mothers that didn't get their food stamps and welfare, and that would feed so many people. All the people that did not get no money on their food stamp card, all these people that didn't get nothing, all these people that was cuts on their Medicare and Medicaid. And y'all know the insurance is getting ready, your health insurance is getting ready to double or triple in some states. Yes, I said it. Allegedly, but I said it. It's getting ready to triple or double in some states. Or should I say double, then triple in some states? Yeah, I said it. The ones that ask for this, your granny ain't going to be able to do what she needs to do because her food stamps are being cut off. And y'all know the food stamps was designed for white America. And there's no such term as white. It's a word that was made up. Okay. But that's what they call themselves. So I'm just going to call them the clear people. Okay. The what the hell is this going on behind the scenes? Okay. Welfare was made up, not for the clear people, and with, and then it was then given to everybody, no matter your race or your gender or your religious belief. We all got a chance to get a part of that money, but I never got any. But anyway, nevertheless, but let me say this, $21 trillion. You know how many people that would feed? You know how many people that would get off the streets? Even if you built a community of smaller homes, tiny homes for them, at least they would be off the street. At least they'll have a bed to sleep in. You ain't got to go get them a king size bed or queen. You can get them a twin or a full size bed. They still would be happy. You don't have to go get them the big leather couches and stuff. Even a normal, regular couch would be fine. What is it? What do you call them couches that's not leather? Fabric. Is it a fabric couch made of fabric? Y'all know I don't know shit. I'm doing well. Love it. Always a pleasure hearing your voice. Thank you. Thank you, Alice. Alice, do I need to send you anything so you can get anything so you can get you some food today? Let me know, okay? Because Alice guys has been with the Melissa the Hurricane. Let me know. Miss Pinkie, I'm good, but honey, I'm well, but I live in Greenville, South Carolina. Okay. All right. Thank you. Somebody from Jamaica. Who is that? Well, they'll let me know. Thank you. Um, y'all make sure. What was I talking about? Okay. Tell you what. Let's get look at this list. Oh, right here. It's built for the this underground city. The $21 trillion underground city was built for the rich and powerful or the elite. And that's coming from AI. But AI said allegedly. Okay? That's what AI said to me today. Let me see what else AI said. Okay? I'm going to, AI said, these claims are widely regarded as unverified in an offshoot of long-standing doomsday and deep state conspiracy theory. You know, they be talking some mess. They may say they just saw a dog running around with a cat head, knowing them. But anyway, while the U.S. government doesn't maintain a few known official underground command centers in the Cold War era, bunkers such as the Cheyenne Mountain Complex or the Greenberg bunker. For the Greenberg bunker, the for contingency government operations, there is no credible evidence to support the existence of a secret $21 trillion expensive network of cities from the elite. Let me make sure it's not okay. It didn't miss anything. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know. But these are the people. Now, I got this list. This was a list from the AI. Okay. So, because I didn't even know half of these people's names. but I know their names now. Okay, I know their names now. So I'm going to move over this way so y'all can see me when I read these names off. Okay, you move these glasses. I can see these big old names written here. I can see these big old names. Okay. The these are 10 names, and I'm going to tell you where I got these 10 names from. I'll let you all know in just a second, because I have to go back. I hope someone haven't hacked me, but I'm in Greenville, South Carolina for 50 years, but I was born and raised in New York, New Jersey. Well, maybe it could be somebody else, Alice. I don't think nobody unhacked you or anything. It was somebody that came into my life before that told me they was from Jamaica. Let me look and see who that was, because I can always go back a few days. It was right before the storm. I can always go back a few days and find out who that was. Okay, mom, don't. Okay, but let me just say this. I'm gonna tell you that there's 10 names that was given, and these 10 names are they got the person, their wealth, and the key investment. The first person on the list, and they keep saying Elon Musk is the richest man. Okay. Okay. Elon Musk, $384 billion. His key investments is Tesla, SpaceX, Twitter, Twitter, since renamed X. Second is Larry Ellison, $383 billion, and his is Oracle. 3 is Mark Zuckerberg, $264 billion. We already talked about Mark Zuckerberg before. His key investment is Meta platforms. Number 4 is Jeff Bezos, $252 billion. Amazon and Blue Origin. Larry Page, $210 billion. I don't care what your billion is. You got the billion behind your name. Y'all don't see no orange head man name on here, do you? Because I told you all. Y'all need to listen. I can't keep telling you this stuff over and over. You don't see orange head man on here, do you? Okay. Larry Page, $210 billion. Alphabet. Okay. And let me get to the next one. Okay. What is that? Surgeon Ben, $186 billion. Key investment is Alphabet. Number 7 is Stephen Ballmer, $172 billion. Microsoft. Okay. And then you got number 8, I'm sorry. Number 8, Bernard, and that's Vita, 162 billion. And his key investment is LVMH. And then you got we just did number 8. Number 9 is Jensen Huang. And that's $154 billion. And his key investment is that Vita. No, that's Vita. That's Vita. I'm sorry. I pronounced I'll go back. Let me just go finish that. That's Vita. Okay. And number 10 is Michael Dell, $151 billion. And his key investment is Dell Technologies. Broadcom. And I do want to go back on number 8, Bernard Arnault. His name is Bernard Arnault, and that's $162 billion. And that's his key investment is LVMH. I pronounced this last name wrong. That's Bernard Arnault. Okay. Now, these are the 10 billionaires. That may end up, because I asked who would be my question was, who would be the rich and powerful people that would end up in the underground, the $21 trillion underground city. These names popped up. These names popped up, guys. Yes, they did. Now, now let me see how long I got left, because I did want to bring some. Oh, we ain't got enough time for Christian Rock. I really did want to talk about Christian Rock or David E. Taylor, and we don't have enough time to talk about that. So we're going to finish up with this here, so you all can see. Let me see, and let me pull this so you all can see it. Let me bring it up. So y'all know that I'm not playing no games when I talk about this, okay? Here it is right here. And now, y'all know I'm going to have to put my glasses on, right? So don't be clowning with me, because I got to put them on. I typed in who will go into the $21 trillion underground city. And this is, I typed it into the Google AI. Okay? And this is what it told me. I already read the first part. Okay, we already did the first part. No, that was another part. Wait, let me see. That was another part. Oh, wait now. Oh, I got the wrong part up right now. Let me pull this one down. This is part 2. Part 2. Let me go back. Let me go back, guys. I pulled up part 2. Let me go back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, here it is. Okay. Now we're rocking, guys. Okay. This is the world's 10 richest people, the wealthiest people have 10, $100 billion or more. So you got to be over $100 billion in order to be on this list. Okay. So although Jay-Z and Beyonce may not have that, I don't think they're going to turn them down if they ask to be in that bunker. I don't think so. Okay. So the world's richest people have several things in common. But one of the most prominent is that the 10 richest have more than $100 billion to their name. The very top have 200 billion, $200 billion or more. These amounts don't consist of cash sitting in a bank, but are mainly investments, often on some of the largest publicly traded companies, which even the general public can invest in. Okay, These billionaires reached their lofty height through hard work, great ideas. Was this I can sincere did whatever I can't say it, and plenty of careful planning along the way. Yep, they work hard. Here are the world's 10 richest people and some of these key investments according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index as of September the 10th, 2025. And that list I showed you all, that list that I showed everybody, I think that list was from, let me see, did it have it on there? Give me 1 second, guys. 'Cause it should have the date on there. It was this year, though. It didn't have the date, but it was this year. It was just a couple months ago, or a month or two ago, that came out. Okay, all right, sure. Okay. See, I have not looked at this stuff, so I'm learning at the same time as you all. I'm doing my true reaction to this at the same time you all are hearing this. So you're getting my true reaction. Elon Musk, he's at $384 billion. And on that list, let's see where he was on that list. Let me pull that list up. $384 billion. Okay, I just want to make sure that list that AI gave me is the same. Okay, Elon Musk is at 384 billion. Is one of the most controversial business figures, but what's not under this dispute is his wealth. Born in South Africa, so that's why Elon ain't worried about what's going on in the U.S. He don't give a damn because he right from South Africa, where all the gold mining and everything is from. He got rich soil and everything. Must build Tesla into a leading player in the electronic vehicle market and is pushing space travel with his SpaceX venture. Okay, okay. Get started. Match with an advisor who can help you achieve your financial goal. Ain't about to do all that now. Future investments. These look at all this here stuff, guys. Y'all see that? I don't have time to go through each one, but I'll let y'all see it. The next one is Larry. Larry Ellison, 383 billion, co-founded software company Oracle and ran it for decades before becoming its chief technology officer and executive chairperson. That's Mark Zuckerberg. Y'all know what his platform is at 264 billion. His platform, uh, Meta platform, but the company previous known for as Facebook. Yeah, he was the one that started the Facebook in his dorm room at Harvard and quickly expanded it over the and that is ensuring for years. He the one started the Facebook while he was in college in his dorm room. Jeff Bezos. I thought Jeff Bezos was richer than Mark or Larry, but I guess I didn't. I guess he's not. He's one of the founders of Amazon, became something of a household name in the .com boom from 1999 to 2000. Everybody do Amazon. Everybody do Amazon. One day I'm gonna have to stop doing Amazon, but I ain't stopping it right now because I got some stuff I need. Once I get the stuff I need after the holidays, after Christmas, Amazon, I don't know. But I had said I'm not going to talk about Amazon no more. I'm not going to talk about Amazon no more. Amazon, you good with me. I have to lay low on Amazon, guys. Okay? I have to lay low on Amazon. Not because I'm selling out. I just got to lay low. Okay? All right. So and y'all can see all these people. We already read their names and what they do. And future investment projects. For Jensen, what I say, Jensen, who won? I already talked about him, Michael Dell. How to build your own fortune. We ain't got time for that. You all can look at this. This list offers a handful of takeaways for people who are looking to build their own wealth. Y'all can do that on your own. Okay, we ain't got time to talk about that. But I do want to say stocks. I'm not telling nobody to buy stocks. I'm just saying stocks. Stocks, having stocks, and who you know, having stocks and who you know. He had to give half to his ex-wife. Yeah, is that Jeff Bezos? Yeah, had to give half of it away. But just as quick as he made it, he cannot make it. Okay, now let me get this one here down because we don't have long before we have to go. Let me pull up the other one right quick. Is this the other one? No, it's not. It's the one I just got through reading over. Let me pull that well on out of the way. Where is it? Okay. You know what? Let me ask AI a question. Okay, and see whether we can get a straight answer. Okay. This was my very first question. Who will go into the $21 trillion underground city? And that's why I got those those names from. That's how I got those names. AI gave, AI gave them to me. I did. Okay. And then another question I just asked: What are some uh, what are some doctored underground military installations that fill those? Did I ask that question? Or I know I asked that one. Did I ask? I know I asked it several questions to fill those theories. Okay, conspiracy and all that. But I ain't going to go into all that. We're going to ask AI another question. The question is, I'm not going to even let y'all know what the question is going to be. I'm not going to tell y'all what the question is going to be. Okay? Y'all can give me a hint. Tell you what. And then I'll make the deciding factor what I'm going to ask that question. What question do you all want me to ask? Okay? We don't have long. We only have a few minutes before my 2 hours is up. So give me a question, guys, or I'm going to ask one of my own. Okay. I can't sit for long and just wait till you all decide to speak back. So it's something about that city. I'm going to ask about how long don't know why I'm not. Oh, cap. Okay, it's supposed to be a capital letter. Okay. Uh-uh. Okay. Now, you all may have asked me a question too, but I just asked AI a question. I said, what jobs will the American people have in 2026 left after the AI takeover? And so we're getting ready to find out what it said. Okay. It said by 2026, an AI takeover will more accurately be a large scale integration and transformation of the workplace, of workforce, rather than, oh, tell you what, let me put it up here so you all can see it. I just asked AI this question, and I want to put it up so you all can see it. Okay. Let me pull it up so you all can see this question. I just typed, remember, I asked you all, what question do you all want me to ask AI? You all didn't answer. So I typed in this. Okay. I said, what jobs? Let me pull it over so I can see it better. It says, I typed in, what jobs will the American people have in 2026 left after the AI takeover? Okay. That's the question I asked. And the answer it gave back to me is by 2026, an AI takeover will more accurately be a large scale integration and transformation of the workforce. Rather than a total replacement of human labor, jobs that will remain and likely grow are those requiring unique human skills such as emotional intelligence, critical thinking, creativity, physical uh, detox, detox, whatever, and complex, unpredictable, unprecedented problem solving. Now, remember, I want you all to remember there was another time AI said the same thing. You got to be the AI have no emotion. They need uh, people for jobs for emotion, uh, critical emotions, critical thinking, creativity. They did say emotion and creativity out of both of them. They said that out of both of them. Okay. I don't want to go over my time. I only got a few minutes. Remaining in emerging jobs sector roles would include human, okay, empathy and social skills. You got to have those. Okay. These positions uh, rely heavily on human interaction, trust, emotional understanding, which AI cannot easily replicate. Healthcare professionals, educators, social workers, and clergy. Okay. They need those jobs. That's in the medical field. Educators, the teachers, the professors, the trainers who build trust and provide mentorship. They can't do that because that's emotional. That's emotional intelligence, critical thinking skills. Social worker, clergy, roles that involve navigating complex human situations and providing spiritual or emotional support. They cannot do that. Only got 1 minute left, guys. Personal service, hairstylists, personal trainers, and massage massage therapists. They can't do that. They can't do those roles. Remember, healthcare workers, educators, um, social workers, clergy, personal trainers, they cannot do it. And these are some of the skilled trades right here. Don't have long, so I'm going to let you all look at it right quick. No, we're going to come back. I'll save this here. I'll make a slide of this and put it up for y'all. Okay. But I do have to go. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, everybody. And y'all know how we do things when we leave out, right? Y'all know how we do it. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great.